Freddie Joe Steinmark was a football player for the University of Texas in 1969 and 1970. His team won the national championship in 1970, but unfortunately just 6 days later, Freddie would lose his left leg to osteosarcoma, a vicious form of cancer. Let's learn a little bit more about Freddie and why he was so important. Freddie was born in Denver, Colorado in 1949. He grew up with two siblings, a little sister named Gloria and a little brother named Sammy. He attended Wheat Ridge High School. Here he'd meet the girl of his dreams, Linda Wheeler. At Wheat Ridge, Freddie would be an all-state football player and an all-state baseball player. He would also play varsity basketball. In 1967, his team would win the state championships. Freddie was also very religious and would not eat meat on Fridays. He always tried hard at school and even harder on the field. Coach Royal always said he weighed 165 pounds and about 150 of it was heart. The University of Texas was the only school that offered Freddie a scholarship because of his size. Freddie was 5'9" and weighed 165 pounds. Head coach J.O.K. Royal offered Freddie and his best friend Bobby scholarships. Freddie would spend the next few years of his life playing football for the University of Texas. He was a starter on varsity as a sophomore, and his 1970 team won a national championship. Freddie was also very smart. He used just as much effort as he used on the field as he did in class. All throughout his childhood and into his teenage years, he loved school. His high school years were especially his best because he met Linda and he got to do his favorite thing in the world, play football. At the University of Texas, Freddie also earned academic All-Southwest Conference honors in 1968 and 1969. Linda was also a great motivator. She attended the University of Texas with Freddie, which both his father and her father disagreed on. To prove themselves, they had to score great marks to be able to stay together. Freddie's junior year would be the worst and best year of his life. In his junior year, Freddie would become a national champion, but he would also lose his left leg. Although losing his leg was a major blow to him, he wouldn't stop fighting. He didn't want to completely give up on sports, so Coach Royal graciously offered him a coaching job, and Freddie would take up golf. At the Texas-Arkansas game, dubbed the Game of the Century, President Nixon was present. When Freddie got cancer, Nixon took it upon himself to invite Freddie to the White House. This was a huge honor for Freddie, and he enjoyed it greatly. Just 20 days after losing his leg, Freddie would be standing on the sidelines of the 1970 Cotton Bowl Classic against Notre Dame. The Longhorns would win this game 21-17, and Freddie would receive the game ball.
Proud I am of you. It'd be kind of, an understatement. Afraid if I talk too damn long, I'm going to choke up. But we've got a guy that we love a lot. Freddie, here it is for you.
Freddie's family still has this ball to this day, and they keep it next to a framed picture of Freddie. Freddie went in for his first checkup a couple of months after his amputation. The cancer had spread. This means Freddie would have to start chemotherapy. This chemotherapy had a huge effect on Freddie and led him to a depressed last couple of months. Freddie died on June 6, 1971. Freddie is still remembered to this day. He has multiple books and a documentary called My All-American. Before every home game, UT players touch a plaque of him to remember his hard work and spirit. The Godzillatron at Darrell K. Royal Memorial Stadium is also dedicated in his name.